When the grenade pin is pulled, do you hide and duck for cover? 360 degrees explosion all around you. It definitely is a war scene. Or when you come home and you enter the door and you know that something is wrong, you know the grenade is about to explode, what do you do? Hi, I'm Lee and I'm from High Performance Coaching and Training, and this video today is about my video series around handling difficult personality types, and today I'm focusing on the grenade. Have you ever met the grenade? Now the grenade is a person that's almost, they have that temper tantrum, that adult temper tantrum. So all of a sudden something happens. It could be the way you look at them, it could be something you say, it could be your tonality, it could be something that's not even related with the situation. All of a sudden they just explode around you in a complete temper tantrum. And this happens quite often. An example could be you come home from work and you're sitting down and you just want to relax. You just want to take some time out, and you walk in and you're sitting down, you know, perhaps opening your beer, having a can of beer or wine, you know, watching a bit of TV, just trying to chill out before you start to engage with the family. Then all of a sudden someone comes in, your wife comes in or your partner comes in, and they walk in the door, they've worked hard all day, they've had stress all day, perhaps they were caught up in traffic, it took them longer to get home, and they walk in and the scene is, here you are relaxing and they're completely frustrated. So you know it straight away. Straight away it's like, what are you doing sitting down? Don't you know we've got to cook dinner yet? Have you looked after the children? And look at the trash. You know, it's never ever empty. I wonder what is going on for you. Why you're sitting down and I'm doing all the work and I feel like I'm not being valued, and they're going off in a temper tantrum. And what they're doing is they're demanding attention. They're demanding attention from you right now. Or perhaps you experience a work colleague and they've had a difficult situation, maybe a difficult client or whatever. They walk out of the office and they slam the door and they walk past this box that's sitting in the hallway. And, you know, and all of a sudden it's like, what is this box doing here? Don't you guys know about safety OH&S? Someone could trip over it. Don't you use any common sense? I don't know what's going on. And they're letting you have it as well. That is a grenade. They've had all this stuff bottled up and they let it go. Now the grenade, they just can't control their emotions. They often, after they explode, they feel humiliated. They feel like they know they've done the wrong thing, and what they do is they depart as fast as what they've arrived. So they it's because they can't control their emotions as to why they completely stress off. So looking at the grenade, we need to look at some of the signs that who a grenade's personality type is. And of course, one is someone who blows up at something that could be quite minor. They just let everyone know, and everyone within the radius of 360 degrees, they all are impacted by the grenade. They often feel humiliated after they've exploded and they depart very, very quickly. And often it's a self-hatred circle. It goes around and around and around in circles, because we've got to understand that what they're doing is they're wanting to gain attention, and they want to demand attention immediately. So our goal when we're handling with the grenade, our goal is simply try and take control of the situation. We need to control the situation and control the grenade. So here are the 5 steps that will help you to go through that process. The first step is try to get their attention first. So you've got to understand grenades are usually very loud. So in this instance, you may have to raise your voice so that the grenade is going to hear you. So you're going to call their name. So it could be Mary, Mary, Mary. And while you're calling their name, just slowly wave your hand like this in front of their face, just slowly. We don't want harsh movements, we want nice and slow. And this is going to distract them and they're going to start to realise what they're doing. make sure that when you're raising your voice, that you're still talking in a friendly tone. So ensure your tonality is not aggressive or harsh, otherwise they think that you're actually attacking them. So once you start this and you start asking their name, you're going to see that they will all of a sudden they'll stop and they'll start to do rapid blinking. It's almost like, what's going on here? You know, what's going on here kind of thing. So now you've got their attention. So they've actually stopped. So once now they've stopped, then lower your voice. And also, it's important to show a genuine concern towards them and totally listen to them and understand them. If you start to interject or you start to try and make sense of the situation back now, this won't work. They'll just explode more. So by doing this, you need to backtrack a bit with them, which is paraphrasing, but you're showing concerns. So let's look at how we will respond to a situation. So you got the situation that the wife comes home and you're not doing that. You're perceived as relaxing and enjoying yourself, and that person is completely overwhelmed with what's been happening throughout the day. So a way that you can actually speak from the heart is go, look, I really, really appreciate what you do for me. I really, really do appreciate for what you do, and I know you do a lot of things within the house. So thank you so much for speaking up and letting me know that your concerns at the moment. So they can't really fight against that. If it's that person who walking through the office and they see the box where it was and anything else as well, so you may say, I really understand your concerns about safety, and I know that it's really important that that we do maintain the safety issues. Thank you so much for speaking up and drawing my attention that the box is actually in the hallway where people can trip over. So you're backtracking and you're actually agreeing with them, but you're making it very generalised. You're not getting caught up in specifics at this stage. So what happens then is step 3 is you want to reduce the intensity. So you want to reduce all the emotion of what's going on in that moment. So you want to talk to their heart. So talking to their heart is something like, you'll start to notice a bit of a change. They'll start to slow down and they'll start to... So step 4, you need to take some time out to let them cool down. So they need to be able to control themselves, get their emotions under control, and also speak with you from logic and not emotion. So to do with that, you may say, for example, Mary, let's take a break from this right now. I would like to get together next week with you to see how we can work this out. So it could be something like that, okay? So once you've done that, then of course, once they've calmed down and they're not reactive at the moment, so now we need to address what's really going on for them. We need to address that with them as well. So this is where you have to ask a lot of questions, a lot of searchlight questions to see what's triggered them off, what's happened to them. So we've got that I really care for you. So what do you need to see from me that I really care for you? So ask these types of questions to them. Now, if the problem is a reoccurring issue, then obviously you may need to talk to counsellors. You may look at conflict management courses, coaching. Give them support. It could be employment assistance programs. We need to actually give them support so that they start to understand the importance of handling their emotions when they're triggered, so they're not keep reacting like that as well. So try to give them support, but the thing is to show them this genuine concern.